Welcome back, everyone. We are visiting the place that we're going to be moving to, so stay tuned. You'll find out about that soon. Been here a few days and done the things that you do when it's time to move. Look for housing, sample the areas, find great coffee shops. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's where we're at with things, so stay tuned.
All right, we've been in a hotel for, well, not we. I've been in a hotel for the past 2 weeks. So I am sick of a hotel. I don't really love them, but it's what we got and what we had to work with. So now Naima drove up this weekend to kind of look at some houses with me. We think we may have found a place, maybe, but I'm waiting on some people to reply and things like that to finalize all that. But right now we're packing up the hotel room and we are just getting ready to head out, get on the road, head back to Nashville, finish packing up the house. I have a couple weeks of closing out Nashville and what's going on there, and then we've got a lot of travel between graduations. It's May, so y'all know it's graduation time and all that stuff coming up. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, and follow along. We are on the road headed back to Nashville. Naima is in her car riding behind me. As I mentioned earlier, she had drove up to spend the weekend here in Virginia, and she and I did a search for some different properties, and I want to say that this area has some beautiful scenery. We're in the Roanoke, Salem area, and it's very nice. It is very lovely. Met a lot of great people. I feel like I'm drinking from a fire hose right now, but met a lot of great people and great experience over the past couple weeks that I've been in and out. But having a little bit of a hard time finding a place because we are very particular about where we lay our heads. So I have looked at about 24 places, and I narrowed it down to about 4 or 5 that I took Naima to. We've been looking and trying to narrow it down to which I think we finally did. We found a nice spot. It's a decent climb up into the mountains. I am worried about what winter looks like here. So for you Virginians, please let me know, because I am nervous that if snow is even that big of a deal here, I don't know. But I am nervous that, you know, ice, roads not maintained, getting up these mountain roads might be a little tough. We are not fans of apartment living. Depending on how long you've been following the channel, you saw that we had some issues where, you know, my truck window kept getting busted, and we were just having little apartment stuff that we didn't like. So we quickly removed ourselves from that situation and found a house near the Nashville area, and we stayed outside of Nashville in the Hendersonville area. So we are typically, I mean, I think that's what we do. We don't really stay in the big city. I don't think these areas are big cities, but we don't stay in the big cities. We just stay on the outskirts and commute in. And plus, you can sometimes find a place that you can store your camper. So my excitement is that that might be the situation where we do have an opportunity to store our camper on our site for the first time since we've owned it. So trying to find a place that accommodates that too. So that can make it a little tough. But there's no perfect place out there. Everything comes with something. But we're gonna enjoy this ride. Probably more than likely gonna top off at a Buc-ee's before we take this full track home. And then once we get home, we are going to continue to pack and get ready to make this thing a reality. We got our U-Box rental coming to the house that is going to be delivered, and we're going to fill that up, recruit some bodies to help get that done. I got some athletes at my current school that I have not stepped down from yet that is looking for opportunities to just make some cash. So no worries, KB got you. We're gonna stop and get coffee because you know we need coffee every morning. That's one of the things we do, especially on the weekends. We like to go try a coffee shop. So we haven't done that in the past couple of weeks because with all the back and forth. However, we're going to stop, get coffee, and then we're gonna hit Buc-ee's, top off on some diesel because they're the best price in the area. Buc-ee's was a madhouse. I mean, it was packed, it was traffic, I had to drive a little aggressive. I hate that the wife and I were in separate cars, but I told her to just, you know, stick close to me, and I'm gonna drive maybe a little aggressive. And once I get a break that I can jump in, she will just pull in front and jump right in front of me so we can get out of here as fast as possible. I actually stopped at Buc-ee's on the way back to Virginia last weekend, and no lie, I spent an hour and 43 minutes trying to get out of the parking lot. So I rolled the dice today because it looked better from the highway, but as I got in, I realized it was slightly better, but still more of the same. But anyway, we got out. I was able to get out and within, I don't know, 11 to 12 minutes. So back on the road and making the trek back home.
Welcome. I didn't know that I needed to also say welcome. You said welcome back.
All right.
My presence alone is the welcome, guys.
All right. I am,
Driving on a very bumpy road, as you can see.
yes, we are. It is close to moving time.
Whoop, whoop.
So we are going to do a install today on one of the two top things I had planned for as far as our installs go for this year. I'm excited about that. We get to install a Gen-Y hitch. Well, not a hitch, sorry. We get to install a Gen-Y pin box that will eliminate our fifth wheel companion hitch.
It'll give us space in the bed of the truck, which we need. It's a challenge sometimes. You guys know that when you're trying to fit more things and you don't want to put it in the camper, you need better access to it. So this is going to give us a lot more space in the bed of the truck. So I'm excited about that. Can't say that I'm excited about being a part of the installation crew, but it's where we're at with it. So
very excited about that, especially with this move and this transition. I have my bed back to do some things, and Naima's going to be my sidekick in getting that done. So
I am an unpaid laborer.
well, you reap the benefits of this as well. So
Still unpaid.
so just look at it as sweat equity.
No thanks.
All right. Well, we're going to walk you through the process. I'm no guru or anything. This is not a how-to. This is how I. So take it with a grain of salt, and we're going to hope everything goes right. So we got it unboxed, and that is the hitch that I got. I cannot remember, I know it's a Nomad something, but I'm going to put the description in the description and also at the bottom of the screen so that you know what it is that we're working with. But ultimately I went with this hitch because of two reasons. Number one, when I looked at the hitch that is currently on my setup here, it is just a stationary hitch. There's nothing fancy about it. There is no give, there's no torsion to it, there's nothing extravagant. It just literally, it's a hitch, it's bolted on, and it connected to what was in the back of the truck, which was the fifth wheel hitch. That had no real give. It wobbled and moved from front to back, side to side. The hitch allowed, the hitch head allowed some swiveling there, but the ball, in my opinion, that will go in the middle of the truck will offer the same thing. So because of that, I figured I did not see a difference in just a standard fifth wheel gooseneck hitch and a standard Rhino pin box. I saw no difference in the connection. I saw no difference in the give. I saw no difference in anything. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. Spend a decent amount, but not over the top what the torsion flex would offer. And I'll give this Nomad a try and see, you know, how it works for me. So that's how I went with that. It came with just a piece separately. I ordered some new bolts that I'm gonna use and put in and take the old ones out. I don't know if that was mandatory or not. I just felt better doing that. And then secondly, it didn't come with safety chains, so I ordered safety chains to make the connection so that we're driving down the road doing things the correct way. I also purchased, in addition to that, I did not get this from eTrailer. I got this on Amazon. It's just a standard piece of equipment, nothing fancy about it. I'm gonna use it to hold up the back of that hitch as I back it up and try to get it into this pin box connection. And then the other thing I have is the actual ball. I went with a Kurt ball that goes in the bed of the truck. Again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. This is just me and what route I decided to go. So these are the tools that I have. Aside from that, I got a torque wrench. I didn't own one, so I ordered one on Amazon as well. It goes to the foot-pounds that I need to go to for the Nomad gooseneck. And then this is just my impact set here that I'm going to use to get the old screws in and out before I torque them. And then I have another set here just in case I need it. So that's all I got, and we're going to make that pretty plain and simple. All right, first thing I'm going to do is take off this breakaway brake system so that when I unbolt that and this drops, I'm going to back the bed up, the truck up to it, and this drops, this is not attached to it. I'm going to use my impact to get this out, but I'm also going to need to hold the lock nut in the back to keep it from just spinning. So a trip after a trip to the store, I have the right tools. I had to run to the store and grab a couple things, which I should have checked before, but it is what it is. Where we are. So I'm not taking these fully out. I'm just loosening them so that it'll be a lot easier for me to get out. All right, issue we are having is we got all the screws out on here except those two. The one in the back is just spinning. I got to get a good grip on it to get it out. I can get that one out. It's the front one is the tough one. Can't get my hand in there to hold that because it's like closed in. And I would show you from the back, but you can't see anything. Let me go to the other side. And on the other side, I got all those out. The top two right here just came out. I didn't have to put anything back there to grip it. The bottom one will not come out, and I don't know why.
There you go, boys.
All right, so we got that off. I had to actually, there was a guy right a couple bays down from me working on his car. I didn't have the tools I needed, but I needed a better wrench set up to get it out. But we got it out now. I'm gonna clean it up with the little wire brush that I have, and then I'm gonna set this stand up on these jacks, and then hopefully get it lined up with that pretty perfect to get it on there next. So now I'm gonna just clean it up by brushing it just a little bit. All right, so I'm back home. We ran out of daylight, number one. Number two, as we were trying to line up the Nomad to line up with the rail to get the bolts in to secure it and hopefully to be done with it, I realized that the frame of the Nomad was slightly bent in. When the box was shipped to me, the Nomad was on the porch out of the box, and I mean, you can tell the delivery guys didn't do a great job of handling that package, and I'm guessing it was thrown, kicked, shoved, dropped, because it's a heavy piece of item, and drug and all that stuff to get where it needed to be. So it had a lot of little minor scratches on it. I was willing to overlook the minor scratches, but I did make a email to eTrailer to let them know that, hey, this is how I received the package. Just want to give you guys a heads up they responded and said, you know, those things are pretty tough. Go ahead, try to install it. If there's an issue, just let them know. So I'm going to reach out to them, let them know that there is that issue, and hopefully they can send me another one pretty fast. I'll keep you updated on that. Again, not sponsored or anything, just this is me, real life, spending money and making these exchanges to get the tools and whatever I need. So didn't get to complete the job, which was not great, but the good thing is we did get the hitch off. I'm sorry, we did get the pin box off. So all I have to do now is get them to ship me a new one, send this one back, and we'll be good to go. We'll test it out and let you guys see how that goes, and obviously take the first ride with it and get that done. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys sticking with the video. Sorry I can't talk. If you are still here, if you watched all of this video, and this is probably one of our longer videos, but if you've watched this video to its entirety, I want you to do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We set out a video every week. Hit the notification bell, tuned in, and spend some time with us. A lot of things coming up, transitioning to the Virginia area from Nashville, our third state in the past 3 years. So let's take this adventure together. Appreciate you guys.